Hello Internet, it's Victoria Day and that's also a Monday. My name's Evan and I'm here with your Monday episode of The Den. Cue the intro. Okay, so we still don't have an intro, but we're working on it. So yes, indeed, I am late uploading my video today, but there is a reason for that. Today in Canada is Victoria Day. Now, I'm not exactly sure what we're celebrating, probably some queen somewhere. Aaron probably knows. However, we just use it as an excuse to close down all of the stores for the day and get super drunk and then light off fireworks. So, I am going to recover from my hangover, and then I'm going to film this vlog, and then I'm going to get started on some day drinking. It's always some good, wholesome fun. So this week on The Den, we are talking movie reviews. Now, I'm not exactly a super movie buff. I do thoroughly enjoy them, but I can't tell you every actor that's been in every single thing ever. I'm not very good with the names and the people and the dates and all that shit. My taste in movies are extremely diverse, but today I'm actually going to be reviewing one that I just saw 2 days ago. It's called The Perfect Wedding. One of those like hundreds of thousands of indie gay movies that you can find on Netflix. So I'm going to be reviewing kind of that whole little subgenre, because in my personal experience, they're pretty much all the same. So about The Perfect Wedding, I'm just going to pull it up quickly on Rotten Tomatoes here because I think that they're a pretty credible source for movie reviews. And the audience said it got 40%. 40% of people liked it. However, Rotten Tomatoes hasn't actually scored it, which can't be that good. So the plot synopsis. Two young gay men meet and fall in love over a holiday weekend where family and friends are planning a wedding of their sister. The problem is, the one guy is posing as the boyfriend of some other guy's ex, and the two find themselves in a classic comic quandary as they try to ignore their feelings. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Some guy's pretending to be some guy's boyfriend so that he's not awkward around his ex, and then that guy's ex falls in love with the guy who's pretending to be that guy's boyfriend. It's this whole big mix-up thing. The movie was stupid. I've been seeing kind of a trend in gay culture movies lately. Now, it may be just me. Maybe I'm just a cynical bitch about it. However, I firmly believe that way too many people are just hopping on this gay cinema train and doing a little fantasy fulfillment for themselves. Have you ever noticed how many gratuitous shirtless guys there are in these movies? They throw in as many as they possibly can. This movie in particular, you know, it's a Christmas movie, but of course it's set in Florida so that we can have the actors be naked as much as possible. There's one guy, I think he's only got like 4 or 5 different scenes in the movie where he's got a shirt on. So not only do I take issue with the random shirtlessness, but also there's way too many scenes that feel like they're also the first scene of a pornography movie. One example, the main character Paul and the guy who's pretending to be his ex's boyfriend, his name is Gavin, Paul's loaning Gavin a book. So of course Paul is shirtless and Gavin is, you know, dressed in a tiny little wife beater and shorts, and so they both head up to Paul's bedroom so that Paul can loan him this book. And then so after Paul awkwardly hands him this book and there's this awkward silence, Paul just says, "Well, I'm gonna take a shower." That is literally how the scene goes, and you cannot tell me that they did not steal that from the beginning of a porno. And the movie's full of these kind of scenes. It's ridiculous. I think too many people are relying on the fact that they can throw some gay characters in and people are still actually going to watch and enjoy the movie. Now, for me, having gay actors in there is never going to actually be more important than having a movie with plot. I'm not watching this movie just to see a bunch of shirtless twinks running around falling in love with each other. If I wanted to see that, I'd go hit up the gay village in Toronto on a Saturday night. So, I'm going to have to give the movie The Perfect Wedding 2 thumbs way down. This thing sucked. Don't waste your time. Thank God I was on a date while we watched it and we were on my couch with some beer and I had somebody to talk to because, oh my god, otherwise I would have been so bored. But now I want to talk about one of my all-time favorite movies, Fight Club. In this movie, we've got some pretty fucking amazing performances from Edward Norton, Brad Pitt, and Helena Bonham Carter as everybody plays a psycho. And it's amazing commentary on how the crazy society we live in is fueled on insanity and creates insanity. There's also a bunch of awesome metaphors about how people define themselves through their physical belongings and what actual value is in a person, and all sorts of amazing shit if you're a literary nut like me who likes to pick apart absolutely every metaphor that you can find. It's an amazing story with fuck tons of subtext. There's some really, really awesome fight scenes, and there's a twist at the end that's crazier than anything that I've ever seen at the end of an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Not that I know much about acting, but these people in this movie seem to do a really good job pulling it together. All the characters are very believable. All the characters are super believable, and for anybody else who's ever seen it, you are totally drinking the Tyler Durden Kool-Aid by the end of the movie. You're totally on board with everything that he has to say, while also realizing that he's a crazy person. So I highly recommend skipping your stupid gay romantic comedy and watching something with some actual balls. At least I was, anyway. So that's my quick movie review for today. I'm sorry there wasn't a very long video, but I am going to be getting drunk, so maybe if you're lucky, I'll film some extra footage for you guys. How does that sound? Some drunk Evan vlogging? Yeah? Sounds like an alright time? Alright everybody, well thanks again for coming back. Don't forget to like and subscribe our pages at facebook.com/menoftheden and youtube.com/menoftheden. Fucking subscribe! Make sure you come on back tomorrow and check out Will's video. He's going to be doing his own movie review, and maybe we'll actually have an intro worked out by then. Also later this week, we're going to have a roundtable discussion with a whole bunch of different people talking movies, so make sure you come back and check that out later. It's going to be a lot of fun. So for all you Canadians, have an amazing Victoria Day and enjoy your day off. It's a beautiful day outside, so I'm going to go out, sit in some shorts, and drink a lot of beer. Bye!